base, S, R, SVR, whichever form you choose. The F-Type is a riot to drive, with power to burn down its tires and slap a grin on its driver's appearance. It's an automotive tonic, though it's not the absolute best at handling and go in its niche. Last year, the F-Type added a manual transmission and all-wheel drive to its platter. This time, the large-scale report is the power-bumped F-Type SVR, the most wonderful production Jaguar ever, aside from the exceedingly rare XJ220 supercar from an entire generation ago. For 2017, the F-Type engine lineup is familiar. 4 variants are offered, including 2 takes on the V6, and 2 extra-potent V8. All engines in the F-Type coupe and convertible range are supercharged. At the entryway degree, there's the 340 horsepower 3.0-liter supercharged V6, dubbed simply F-Type. Step up to the F-Type S and you'll get a 380 HP version of the same locomotive. The V6 examples are capable of great acceleration, with 0 to 60 miles per hour hours of 5 seconds or less at a top speed of up to 171 miles per hour. It's an older V-6 design, and the pleasant complaint of the supercharger gets overwhelmed by coarser noises but slow. It's not. Opt for the F-Type R and you'll get a 5.0-liter supercharged V8 good for 550 horsepower. It's a muscular V8 that wouldn't sound out of place in a Mustang, with peals of overrun crackling. Even before the optional sport exhaust system is fitted, acceleration times drop to below 4 seconds, while top speed rises to 186 miles per hour. In the F-Type SVR, the V8 gets dialed up to 575 horsepower and 516 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 miles per hour hours fall to 3.5 seconds, and top speed reaches a 200-mile-per-hour high, while the engine note gets even more raspy and raucous thanks to a titanium exhaust. Most versions get a sweet shifting, paddle-controlled 8-speed automatic, but a manual transmission can be ordered on V6, rear-drive F-Types. It's fine, but it's a sign of the times that the automatic wasn't just most effective and faster at shifting, but that it also helps deliver better gas economy. The computers are better here than the brains. All-wheel drive is an option on the V6, and standard on all V8 F-Types. It's the best way to deliver that massive power to the ground. Jaguar says it's crafted from aluminum like the XK, but it's shorter, though still bigger than the Porsche 718 Boxster and Cayman, its primary competitor. At 3,500 pounds and up, the F-Type is heavier, too. In the end, the aluminum is less about weight loss than weight equilibrium. The F-Type's basic setup is faster and nimble enough, but it's in the higher output V6 and the V8, with adaptive damps, where it genuinely intrudes on proven sports car turf. In base form, the coupe treats better than the convertible as you'd expect thanks to a more rigid platform. Add in the adaptive damps, and the convertible was becoming better alternative, but still the coupe outpaces the drop-top. Ride quality is a bit stiff, but not jarring. In any model, it lacks the finer precision of a Boxster or Cayman until you opt into the trackable coupe R, at which point the roarty, yaw happy F-Type goes amply in on clutch and responsiveness. We think it's more entertaining to drive than just about anything in its class, except the 718 Cayman S and perhaps the Corvette Stingray Z06. Our favorite F-Type for the street would be the most practical one, the all-wheel drive V6 automatic. Scraping that, give us one of the slap-happy V8s. Specify the exhaust to full boom, and you'll encounter why the F-Type Coupe R and Convertible R are some of the best sports cars on the road today. The SVR, it's a stare too far for the street. For the price of entryway, it gets a retuned suspension, wider wheels and tires, and some pumped-up fenders, with an option for carbon ceramic brakes and other available carbon goodies. Roof and interior articles, for a weight savings of around 110 pounds. The SVR feels slightly less compiled than the F-Type R when it's not on away, and that's worth knowing when there's more than $125,000 on the table.